Remember who you are, son. Remember. Okay, since you can talk already, I'm gonna have to try to teach you how to speak properly.
Fuck!
How many times do I have to tell you? Stop swearing. That's how ignorant people speak. And you're not gonna be like that. You're going to conduct yourself in a way that... If you keep acting like a nuisance, you'll get treated like a nuisance. Don't mess with me, because you will be punished.
Fuckface!
That's it. What the? How'd you do that? Get down from there right now.
No!
Stop it. It's gonna take a lot to discipline you, but I'm not gonna fail. I never fail. Dad, what do you think? What on earth are you wearing? It's movie day at school today. I thought it'd be cool to dress up like Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller? Never heard of him. Oh, come on, Dad. You never heard of Ferris Bueller's Day Off? It's one of the best movies ever. Sorry, son, I haven't. Well, you should check it out. He even does this thing in the movie where he breaks the fourth wall. You know, he looks at the camera and... What is it? Nothing. I just kind of discovered a new power I have. And what would that be? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand. Alright, well, have fun at school today. Thanks. Have fun at work, I guess. I'll try. Ah, Slade, how nice of you to stop by. Mr. Corleone, Mr. Wick, Logan, nice to see you all. It's been a while, hasn't it? What brings you here? Just wanted to see if you had any work for me. Sorry, Slade, I've got nothing. Things have been slow recently. I understand. Say, how's your boy doing? Wade, right? Yeah, he's doing good. Thanks for asking. When are you gonna start letting him work for me, huh? He's old enough now. Sorry to say, Mr. Corleone, but I've tried for years to train him. He just doesn't have one mean bone in his body. That's strange considering his genetics, wouldn't you say? Indeed. Hey, isn't he my brother or something? Why haven't I gotten a chance to meet him? Well, he isn't actually your brother, Logan. You were cloned from the same person, but you're not siblings. But he's very, very different from you. Okay, fine, but why can't I at least meet him? I don't know about that yet. I think he's still too young to be exposed to this world. Maybe a couple of more years. Too young? Me and him are the exact same age, and I've been doing hits since I was little. Logan, please. Mr. Wilson raises his child the way he wants to. Give him a little more time to think about it. Sure, but he wants to be specific and say that's not my brother. Well, I guess he's not really your son then, bub. Excuse me? Slade, please forgive him. He can be very hot-headed at times. No, you know what? Since you want to take it there, I'm never gonna let you meet him. What? You heard me, and you know why? It's because I never wanted him to come here in the first place. I'm never going to expose him to this world of suffering. Watch it, Slade. No, this isn't something I don't want to hide anymore. My son isn't going to be a criminal while he's still mine. When he's an adult, he can do whatever he wants. But for now, no. Fair enough, Mr. Wilson, but you should know better than to speak like this in my presence. No, you don't get to speak while I'm talking. What's going to happen is this. You're going to bring your son here to meet Logan because it's the least you can do, and I'm going to offer him a job. And if I refuse? Oh, you know what happens. I don't even need to say it. Fine, have it your way. I'm not going to strike you because I know better, and I respect you. But if you try anything with me or my son, well, you know what happens. I don't even need to say it. Goodbye, Slade. It's been a long journey, but don't expect any more jobs from me. So long. You're just gonna let that asshole walk away? Easy, Logan. If it wasn't for him, you'd never be here in the first place. I get that, but I don't think you realize how powerful he is. We could take him on, couldn't we? I don't say this lightly, but he's the only person I've ever been truly afraid of. Really, sir? Yes, just let him go. He's no harm when you're on his good side, but if you cross him, you'd best be worried. It was a mistake for me to threaten him. Hey, Dad, how was work today? Dad? Son, can I ask you something? Go for it. Am I a disappointment to you? What? No, of course not. You're the coolest nerd I know. Why would you ask such a silly question? That's the thing, son. I'm not some smart businessman like you think I am. Oh, really? I never told you this because I didn't want you to be ashamed of me. Ashamed of you? Why the hell would I be ashamed of you? You don't remember this, but when you were little, I used to treat you horribly. I don't understand. What do you do? I'm a killer, Wade. A contract killer. You're a hitman? Well, I'm more of a bounty hunter who kills more dangerous targets, but yes, it's very similar. So you tried to make me a killer just like you at a young age? Yes, and I'm sorry about that. And why'd you stop? What? Why'd I stop? Son, I was treating you horribly. Of course I had to stop. Well, you shouldn't have. That job sounds pretty fun. My God, Wade, you don't seem to understand. This life is something you don't want to be part of, believe me. The moment I saw that you didn't have a single mean bone in your body, I stopped forcing this on you and let you become your own person. I get it, Dad, but I'm older now, and when I grow up, I don't want some sort of boring job. I want to do something I could be good at, and I know you could train me the right way. Son, please. No, I mean it. I know perfectly well what I'd have to do. I'd have to kill people. But only bad people, right? You have to realize what toll this takes on you mentally. You sort of lose more and more of your soul over time with this. Come on, Dad. Me? You think I turn evil or something? I always find a way to make myself laugh. Pardon my French, but fuck that shit. I'll be the coolest mercenary ever. I can't believe this is actually happening. Son, are you sure you want to do this? Absolutely. When do we start? You have to realize that when we start, you're going to need to leave everything behind. You're going to have to drop out of school and leave any friends you have. Not a problem. School isn't for me anyways. Okay then, we'll start training tomorrow. If you lay one finger on him, I'll end your life in an instant. I figured you'd catch me. Did Corleone send you? No, I came here alone. You can imagine how hard that must have been. Were you planning to steal him away from me? Believe it or not, I wasn't. All I wanted to do was see him with my own eyes. Mr. Corleone fully convinced me that you aren't to be messed with. What did he say? He told me enough. You know, what happened today actually made me open up to my son. I finally told him the truth about what I do. How'd he take it? He actually wants to become a mercenary too. Seriously? Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. We start training tomorrow. Well, judging by how he's dressed, you've got a lot of work on your hands. Tell me about it. I said earlier that Mr. Corleone had me doing hits at a young age. That wasn't a lie. He pushed me, he tortured me, and he made me a killer when I was little. I'm not trying to say he shouldn't have done that, because I'm grateful he did. What I'm trying to say is this. Starting tomorrow, you're going to have to become a completely different person to your son. You're going to have to forget that he's your son, and you're going to have to hurt him. Hurt him in a way that will help him. I appreciate the advice, Logan. Trust me, I know this. I just don't know if I'm prepared for it. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to be. Good luck. I hope me and him can work together someday. Me too, Logan. Me too. Morning, Dad. Dad, where are you? Wade. Whoa, is that you? It is, my son. Is it Halloween already? There's no time for jokes. It's time for your training. First things first, you need a costume like this one. It's to conceal your identity and also protect you from damage. Oh, okay. What the? How about this? Where'd that come from? It's one of my powers. I can teleport things from different places to me. Where'd you get this from? I don't really know. I just imagined something that I'd want, and it just sort of makes its way to me. Okay, well, you need a name. A name? Yes, like a code name. My code name is Deathstroke. Okay, my code name is gonna be Deadpool. Deadpool? What kind of name is that? Well, what kind of name is Deathstroke? Fair enough. Well, go ahead, put on the suit. Wow, this thing is tight. Is that normal? You'll break it in eventually. Okay, so now what? Now this. Ow, what is that for? You're gonna have to learn to fight and defend yourself. Yeah, sure, but I don't want to hit you. It doesn't matter if you hit me. You're gonna have to hit me so you can learn. Okay, if you insist. Ah! You're gonna have to be faster than that. Damn, this is gonna be harder than I thought. So, son, how'd you like your first day of training? I'm pretty exhausted. I don't know about all this. What do you mean? You haven't even scratched the surface yet on your training. Yeah, but I didn't expect, this. This is nuts. And this suit. God damn, is it tight. I'm taking this off for now. No, keep it on. What? Why? Training's done for today. Yes, but you need to become Deadpool. You can't just be Wade Wilson anymore. You need to become comfortable in your new skin. Okay, sure, but I need to take this off at least for the night. This shit's way too tight right now. Son, I'm warning you. If you take that off, there will be consequences. Yeah, whatever. It's not like it can get worse than this. Oh, it will. This is for your own good.
What the fuck?
You did this to yourself, son. Morning, son. Glad to see you back in your costume. Please don't talk to me right now. Come on, son. I told you there would be consequences. Are you out of your fucking mind, Dad? Consequences? That wasn't a consequence. That was attempted murder. You fucking set me on fire. I would never kill you, son. Please know that. We both know that you have healing powers. I did that so you'd put your suit back on. Sure, I can heal, but scars never fucking heal. I'm gonna look like a freak for the rest of my life. I told you, son, this is gonna be for life. You're gonna be spending most of your time in that costume no matter what. Yeah, now I'm gonna spend the rest of my fucking life in it. I'm never taking this thing off again. That's what I like to hear. Speaking of the rest of my life, I'm never training with you again. Excuse me? I'm done. I'm out, and I'm leaving. You're not going anywhere. You agreed to become a mercenary, and there's no going back. You've already dropped out of school and gave me your word. Well, I don't care. I take it back. Let me make something clear. I'm not letting you go. You're stuck with me until you're 18 years old. After that, we'll go our separate ways, but you're going to do what I say. No, let me make something clear. I'm never going to see you again. Deadpool, son, come back here right now. Wade, where are you? I'm going to find you eventually. Count on it. Wade! Wade! Wake up, Logan. What happened? My son knocked you out. We spent some time gathering up our victims. Take a look. Jesus fucking Christ! You see this? My son and I did this. We did this. And you're not so different from us. You don't remember this, but you're the one who convinced me to train him, and it was at this very spot. No, I'm nothing like you. You're a maniac, Deathstroke. You were for the majority of your life. I knew you from the time you were born. Yeah, sure, but where'd you go? It's been 10 years since I lost my memory, and you were nowhere to be found. I spent the last 15 years searching for my son after he disappeared. It turns out he was here the whole time. This was the last place I expected to find him, but I've forgiven him. He's taken the training I gave him seriously, and now he's proven to be a great mercenary like his father. He killed James McGill. He did that all on his own. No, he didn't. You told him to do that. I know him, and he wouldn't have killed him in cold blood like that. I don't know how, but you've got him brainwashed. No, he doesn't, Logan. Oh, so now you speak? This isn't you, Wilson. You need to snap out of it. I turned my back on my father, and that was a mistake. He's found me now, and I've become the weapon I was supposed to be. No one is supposed to be anything. You decide who you want to be. No one else. I was wrong to convince him to train you. It's too late now. So what now? Are you going to kill me? Not necessarily. First, there's something we must do. Son, burn it down. From this day forward, this is who you are. We are cleansing your past self and embracing your new self. Burn away the past and embrace the future. You will be the greatest mercenary who ever lived, and by my side, we will be unstoppable. So what now? You want me to join you? That's my offer, Logan. I know how powerful you are. The three of us together could take down anyone who gets in our way. You're probably not surprised, but I'd never join you. I thought you might say that, but I'll give you till sunrise to think it over. Just keep in mind that you'll end up in a pile of bodies like this if you say no. My God, this is insane, Rick. You should have seen it. This guy was unreal. He made Task Force X look like amateurs. And Deadpool killed the Joker. I can't believe this. It was like the guy had Deadpool under his control, but I'm not gonna lie, he gave us a chance to live if we handed Wolverine over to him. What did he want with Wolverine? I don't know, but we never give up on each other. I don't regret anything. You're right, Rick, and that's why we're gonna go get him. But Emmett, haven't you had enough? What? What do you mean? I mean, think about it. All that you've been through, all the sacrifices you've made, all the people you lost, all the years of regret and sorrow. You went through all of this, and now you have me. And to me, this sounds like a fight you can't win. Maybe you should just walk away. You've done enough. Joy, you're right. I can't deny it. But I can't just turn a blind eye. Part of me wishes I could. I haven't known Wolverine that long, but he's one of us. And I can't let Deadpool continue to be a pawn to this monster. Rick and I have to save them. But what if something bad happens? No matter what, I always make it out one way or another. You can be the motivation I've never had before to make it out alive. Deadpool is like family, and we leave no one behind. This is the right thing to do. I'm sorry. Okay, but after this, no more. You and I will go and live our lives together. I couldn't have said it better, Joy. You stay here. Rick and I will finish this once and for all. All right, Rick, let's go save them. Let's go.